This video is a hands-on experiment that is an application of mass transfer that we did in AUS Spring 2019 called iron extraction from cereal. In this experiment, iron was extracted from fortified cereal using the fundamentals of mass transfer. Extraction is a separation process that involves separation of a substance from a matrix based on physical and chemical properties. The relationship between the amount of iron and the type of cereal was investigated. We used 3 types of cereal: mortar and pestle, balance, and water. We also used a stirrer, a heavy-duty magnet, and a plastic tweezer. This experiment is about the extraction of iron from cereal. We started by reading and comparing the amount of iron mentioned in the nutrition facts box in each cereal. Samples from each cereal type were crushed into fine particles using a mortar and pestle. We then prepared 3 beakers and added 150 milliliters of room temperature drinking water to each one of them. Next, an equal amount of samples were weighed and recorded to have a mass of 10 grams per sample. Then, we started adding each cereal to one of the beakers filled with 150 milliliters of drinking water. We also measured the mass of the heavy-duty magnet before adding it to the sample. Then, we added 1 magnet to each sample. Beakers were then placed on top of 3 stirrers to help in the process of stirring the mixture equally and to attract the iron particles present in the cereal. After a recorded time of 30 minutes, the stirrers were stopped, the magnet pieces were collected by a plastic tweezer and rinsed by distilled water, then dried using tissue papers to remove excess water. Finally, the magnets were weighed again, and the difference between the initial and final weights was calculated to determine the amount of iron extracted. The mass of magnets, the mass of magnets and iron, and the mass of iron were tabulated for each type of cereal. We also made a graph showing the mass of iron extracted in each type of cereal. Iron was successfully extracted from different cereal samples of the same mass. The sample Cheerios had the highest mass of iron extracted, followed by Old Bran Flakes, and finally Kellogg's Corn Flakes. This order verifies the nutrition facts mentioned in the packaging of each sample. We would like to end by thanking Dr. Rana, Dr. Yahya, and the lab instructor Ziad for helping us throughout this experiment. Thank you for watching.